How's it going, everybody? It is time. The 80K special is here. Basically, I'm just going to be pushing a long ladder video because I know y'all have been wanting a ice bow ladder video for a while. So I'm going to be going to probably about 3,000 today, as long as I, get some successful wins and pushes. Fingers crossed. But we're facing Klaus in this first game. Once again, wanted to say thank you guys for 80K. And I hope you enjoyed the super long ladder video. I know it's definitely like the favorite thing that I post. Oh, we might be playing Expo in the first match, which is kind of funny. So if he goes Expo opposite lane, I'm going to go Ice Wizard instantly, and then we're going to kind of see what he does. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you guys, I've played so many Expo players that I know exactly what's going to happen. He's going to go for the Skellies or something. No, he doesn't even block for that. He does go Skellies late, so I'm going to go for the Expo immediately on the right. This is pretty aggressive for me, but I think it's a good idea because he already uses archers. He's going to have to like kind of pick and choose what he wants to defend. Knights on tower on the left. Do not sleep on that damage. We can log these archers. Didn't even really need that log, to be honest. And he's probably going to go Fireball on 0, so I'm just going to Skellies just in case he's going to not Fireball, and then he's going to Fireball this on 0 because he has to. Oh my goodness, he's hurting for elixir. Yeah, we're up 4 elixir and we get that damage. Definitely a very good start to this game and to this video. But yeah, we're currently about top 300, so the games should be pretty hard. But the goal is to get into the 3,000 trophies today. So yeah, hopefully that can go well. But just gonna go for the knight the back in a second here. I feel like cycling knight is fine usually in this matchup in single, unless you're down elixir or they have evo archers, because as soon as they have evo archers, 3.0 becomes an absolute nightmare to face. But just gonna go for the ice whiz. Okay, he Tesla's the river. That's kind of a bad timing for me because I just put my ice whiz down, but it's okay. I'm gonna go, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and expo. He does go Skellies. Wow, pretty aggressive. I'm gonna go aggressive myself then, since he's gonna have to defend this if he wants to survive. So he's gonna go archers, so I'm gonna have my log prepared for this in a second. We can log these evo archers. Come on, perfectly timed log, I think. Oh, beautiful. We get the expo log on tower, and that is perfect. Evo archers are literally the hardest thing to kill with ice, but you have to spend 5 elixir minimum every single time. But luckily that time he didn't really protect them well, and my log was able to take care of them. We already have such a great lead, and to be honest, guys, I'm the one that's usually down in expo matchups in single because I feel like Icepo has a significant disadvantage. I'm gonna go for the rocket on this because he's gonna probably block for something, right? No? Okay, wow, good patience by him there, well played. But yeah, like I said, Icepo usually is the deck that's losing in single just because I don't have the broken like archer evo to just snipe everything and get a lock on tower. But luckily we've been playing pretty good so far. Gotta go defensive expo right here. Skelly's up top. This is pretty early in the morning for me too, so I usually don't play around this time. So I gotta get warmed up still, but just gonna go for my log on the right hand side on top of this archer and see what is gonna happen. Oh yeah, if you watched my recent short, guys, the one I posted before this video, what did y'all think? I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was like probably the best short that I've had ever. Good prediction right there. He kind of lost. I can just go for the log late on top of this as well. Yeah, this is a nightmare for him right now. Oh man, and he put an E-Spirit, I think, right there. So I might as well just go for another knight. We have double knight on the right hand side. Ice Wizard is just chilling there as well. He goes for a double knight himself, but the difference is, Ice Wizard is going to slow everything down. He's going to go probably, yep, I had a feeling he'd fireball that, and now we can defensive expo and cycle back around to another knight right here. I'm going to Tesla first to make sure. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the archers. I forgot about evo archers in rotation. I can go knight to tank for my expo, and that evo archer actually didn't take out my entire expo, which is kind of cool, because usually it does. So I guess his evo archers are bad or something, because usually people's evo archers be wiping my expo in 2 seconds maximum. But just gonna go for my ice whiz the middle. He probably will fireball this or just expo opposite lane. He does go for the expo opposite lane. We'll go Skelly's rocket on top of that. Don't want to take any damage and chances when we already have this big of a lead in the first match. So yeah, this is pretty much domination right here. Exactly what you want to see when you are playing an expo mirror matchup is not, just not allowing them to get into a flow. So I'm gonna go defensive expo. Why I'm doing this is because wait, is he gonna expo? He is probably. Okay. Oh, I low-key should have gone for that NATO. That would have been cool. But yeah, this is game right here. I'm just gonna call a good game because Ice's log's gonna kill the archers, and that's a beautiful sequence right there. And I think he knows it as well. Yeah, he's gonna say good game and hopefully give up as well. Yeah, perfect. All we had to do was call out the bat signal and tell him that the game was over with the good game, and then he agreed with me and ended up letting me win. So kind of a fire first start to this match and does start to the video. So yeah, we'll hop into the next one now. In our next match here against I Am Janer. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but he's got some pretty good finishes. By the way, I can still never tell which one is the global tournament finish and which one is the ladder finish. With this new update, I don't know. They definitely, I wish they'd add the old badges back. I think a lot of people are in agreement with me in that aspect. But they also need to fix a couple bugs in this game. But I'm just gonna go for the Ice Wiz the back right here and see what he does want to do. I'm not gonna, I would usually probably not Ice Wiz, guys. I'll be honest with you. But since I am recording, I don't want to just sit here and make y'all wait with me. I guess I could just edit it to whenever we play. But I'm gonna go Skellies like this right here. He's going to go for the Princess princess to back. So princess, dark prince, what in the world is this? It could be, oh, it could be, you know what it could be? It could be Rascal's bait. That deck is so annoying. I hope it's not Rascals with the double prince. I will probably rage quit. I'm just going to go for my knight to back if he doesn't play anything. He goes for the barrel. Okay, I guess what ice was that? I don't love doing this, but it is what it is. Yep, there's the ice was glitch in full effect right there. I'm not sure if that even affected it, to be honest, but yeah. He's going to go boss bandit. Oh, no, that is not the card we want to see ever when you're playing ice spell, literally. So here's the thing, right? In the past, I've been playing really aggressive Teslas against boss bandits, and it almost never works out. It almost always makes me lose. Oh my gosh, what the heck is this? This guy's just putting everything at the river. It's gonna, bro, please, king tower, please. Oh my gosh. I love Boss Bandit. So bad start here. He gets like 2,000 damage because I just can't kill that card. Sadly, he's going to have to play something on that knight, though, if he doesn't want to take damage. So Snowball comes down late. Wow, this is a rough one. I'm going to go X-Ball on 0. This is pretty aggressive, but he doesn't have enough for Boss Bandit or Rascals, I don't think. So I'm just going to have my Skellies prepared. He's got a Cannon card. Oh, man. So Cannon cards and Rascals and Boss Bandit. This is a very, very expensive log bait deck by him. We're going to go for the Ice was low, then we can just go ahead and Skellies. He might log or something on the right-hand side. Hopefully not. That would be cool. He does not. Okay, perfect. So the Cannon card's going to lock. Wow, dang. I was hoping, you know, normally if you didn't know, the Ice Whiz would 1v1 that to make sure that it doesn't connect to my tower, but with the help of the Princess shot, my Ice Whiz died, I believe, one or two shots faster from his cannon cart, and then it was easily able to lock on my tower, of course, if you were wondering what the heck happened right there. But I'm just going to go for the Tesla like this. It doesn't, I mean, I would be surprised if he does have a big spell because he's got a very, very expensive deck. He could go for the Goblin Barrel right here. I'm gonna have to be prepared for that. I gotta save my log because he does have that barrel, so, you know, don't want to be too risky here. There's the barrel. We can just go ahead and cycle. Actually, I'm going to go knight because he put it on the side. I don't mind that. I probably wouldn't really have gone for the NATO anyways, but he's playing it safe. Not a good ability by him either. The Ice Whiz doesn't even get dashed on, and we are actually in a fine spot now. I feel a little bit better now that we have the defensive expo down. I'm going to go for a second defensive because he's proven that he does not have a big spell, which is good for me, I guess, but it's still going to be hard. Like, don't get me wrong. Even though he has no big spell, he's got a lot of tanks, and it's going to be hard to rocket cycle with a deck that has so much pressure like his. So I'm going to go for my Larry's left. There's the Boss Bandit. Jeez, this card. I'm going to go for the Tesla right here. There's the Evolved Barrel. I got to go log and then Ice Whiz on top of this Evo Barrel. We're good. Whew, barely got that down in time. But we did just by like the hair of our chin or whatever the expression is called. I'm going to go for the Expo on the left because we do have this Ice Whiz alive. I'm going to go Evo Knight to tank for a Cannon Cart potentially, maybe. Okay, he does go Cannon Cart. I can log these Rascal Girls off the map. Please, I need Elixir. Nah, he's going to defend this pretty easily, I think, here. Yeah. Dang, this is tough. I'm going to go Ice Whiz again. He's probably going to barrel. Oof, this is actually really, really bad. I have to Evo Tesla this barrel. He does Snowball, so, I mean, it is what it is. We're taking quite a bit of damage. Man, this is rough right now. I feel like the Goblin Barrel is impossible to counter with just one troop because it spaces itself out so much. Unless you have like a Valk, of course, whenever they put it on the side. So just going to go for the defensive bow. That's a really bad gang right into an Evo Tesla. Not sure about that one, I guess. But the Spear Goblins might be broken enough to hit my tower. They do not, thank goodness. I'm going to go for the Knight to back. Okay, we need to lock in here. A minute left. I need to focus up and get this win. I'm going to go Ice Fist to back. There's the Boss Bandit. Oh boy, he's going to Rascals probably, but I'm going to predict it, or I'm going to get the Tesla down before he does that. Okay, thankfully he doesn't do that. I'm going to go for the Expo on the right. This is pretty aggressive. I usually probably shouldn't do this, but I don't even care. Let's just go for it, guys. He's going to Rascals. I can block with my Knight. I like this aggression because I want to force him to be on the back foot here. He's going to be hurting. I actually think he's low. Oh my gosh. Wait, guys. I can go left lane. He's cooked, I think. Nice. Expos on tower. I can log the... He's going to cannon cart the left. Yep, I'm gonna commit to this right one and just Skelly's the left side. This is a good idea because I know that he's going to commit to the... He has to commit to defending the Expo, and now he can't do anything. I can just go Ice Fist like this, and then I think we win the game. No? Yep, Rocket. Wow, what a freaking comeback right there. That was beautifully played. I recognized that he was going to defend the left side because the Expo on the right had way less HP, and there was a fresh Expo coming down on the left, and that was just beautiful right there. If you guys were watching my channel like literally an entire year, I think ago, around this time, maybe a little bit even more than a year ago, I used to post videos like 30-40 minutes a lot, like maybe even 3 or 4 times a week, and I kind of enjoyed doing that, but I hadn't started streaming at that point, so I feel like it's taken away from my length of my videos sometimes. Okay, what the heck, dude, really first play? I'm just gonna go Expo into this. Hopefully he doesn't have Rocket because he played Dark Goblin and Princess. I want to predict him not having Rocket. He's got Rocket, Dark Goblin and Princess. Dang it, dude. That sucks for me. I just wasted my Tesla. It's fine. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, but I kind of want to get back to like at least 1 or 2 long videos a week. week because I know people love the long videos, especially people that are like, yeah, I'd just be watching it while I eat. And I know that it's really enjoyable for you guys. It just is a lot like on me, especially posting every single day. Like, of course, I'm not going to miss an upload, never. So if I can get like one or two, I'm going to say like one long video a week so I don't, you know, like stress myself out too much about it and not be like, oh, I've got to post a long video, then I feel like y'all will be happy with that, hopefully. But I'm just going to go for my, you know what, I can get the King Tower activation here if I can get this timing correctly. Tornado right now, I think that's, yep, I think that's going to do it. I can Skellies to make sure the princess, not the princess, the Skellies don't hit, but the princess is going to hit because he played a princess at the river. Holy cow, I couldn't get the words out right there. Sometimes my brain, like my brain's moving way faster than my mouth can move, so I can't even talk fast enough to get out what I'm thinking in my head. But she's going to go knight to back. He goes prince opposite. Oh my gosh, wow, look at my cycle right now. That is horrible. I got to just sack my Tesla, which really sucks, to be honest. Okay, that's going to connect. No, bro, I hate the prince so much. Okay, let's go Expo. He's going to probably rock it. I'm in such a bad spot right now. Yeah, I should definitely not have let that prince connect. But I mean, dude, if I have 3 towers and my Tesla, I thought it was going to take it out. But I guess, to be fair, the left side tower doesn't reach the prince, so that kind of sucks. But it's all good. We can go Ice Fist to kill the skeleton barrel. He's going to have Evo skeleton barrel next up, so I've got to be definitely pretty careful of that. How are we going to win this matchup, by the way? Because he has prince, he has double bait, he has a skeleton. Bro, I knew he was going to freaking princess. Okay, whatever. He has a skeleton barrel. The one thing that is good for me is that I don't think he has goblin barrel, so maybe I can just try rocket cycling and then pressuring him if he rockets me back. That's what I'm thinking right now. So if he's going to prince, and then he's probably going to rocket. No, he goes rascals. Okay, let's go knight like this up high. Holy spam. Let's go Skellies, then Evo Tesla for all these swarm cards. Ice was on top of the goblin gang to make sure it dies, and then these rascals, you know, it'd be cool if you wanted to die. Tornado them back. Bro, tornado actually does 0 damage. That is so depressing. Good prediction right there on the princess. That was pretty obvious though. I can just go late log. We're gonna take 400 damage from that skeleton barrel drop, which sucks. It's like basically a rocket, dude. I don't think we can, I don't know, I'm not gonna doubt it, like give up on this game, but I'm not sure we can win this, to be completely honest with y'all. I gotta go for the Ice Wiz over here on the left and go for the knight on top of this Dark Goblin evolution. Log low. This prince is giving me so many troubles because it just doesn't die to really anything in my deck. So he could princess. I gotta have my Tesla. Well, right, I just predicted it. He's gonna log on pre-Ice Wiz for the log. Okay, at least we predicted that. Okay, this is a miserable game, but you know what, we're gonna turn it around right now and we're gonna win this game somehow. That is my mindset right now. So he's gonna go prince. I can just knight low, and then we're gonna have to log this Dark Goblin here because I have nothing else. Wait, a really good Evo Tesla right now could be perfect because it's gonna kill the skeleton barrel and not take any damage. No, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. No, I didn't get the shockwave. That's so sad. Okay, let's go Ice Wiz like this, and then, well, this is not good. Let's go for the knight on top of the princess and rascals. Gotta log the gang because my cycle is bad, and of course the tornado did fall off heavily. We can kill the Dark Goblin with the Tesla right there. That's a pretty bad prince in my opinion. Hold up a second. He might be, well, I was gonna say he's throwing, but then the princess didn't get shot by my Tesla, and now we're in all types of hurt right now. You know what? Pretty good tornado. I like that NATO, even though my Tesla dies. I didn't need it there anyway, to be honest. I'm gonna rocket this. We gotta start just going for things and try to get damage. Hold up a second. That might be a mistake by him. Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on. Wait. I feel like that was too much. Well, this is bad. I gotta log this Dark Goblin, please. I'm going to not get a lock because I can't. I'm gonna go Ice Wiz like this. I think we're just dead. I need a miracle right now. There's the princess. We can go Skellies on that. He might log it. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna knight just in case. Yep. Okay, he did log, but he didn't get the whatever it's called in there, the knight in there. Okay, I'm gonna Tesla. Please don't rocket this. Wait a second. Hold up. Tornado 2. Wait, this, oh my gosh, that's value. Wait, we're on tower. I think we're on tower. We're on tower. Ice Wiz. We're on tower. We are on tower. Oh, what a freaking comeback. And the Tesla Evo for the Goblin Gang. That just is a cherry on top right there. What a comeback, dude. We should have no business winning that matchup, to be honest, especially with that bad start. And this guy is salty. I love to see that. It feels kind of chill just being able to record and just yap to y'all a little bit while I play ladder. I know this is still pretty high ladder. Like, these are still intense games. Obviously, we just clutched that win. That was kind of insane. But, you know, it's nice to just be able to talk and not be too stressed out because it's, like, in season or something. And I can just kind of, you know, yap and also have hopefully good gameplay for y'all. That's the goal. Because I know a lot of y'all are like, please, like, I literally learned ISPO off of you. And I'm like, I know. And I love playing it, of course. I play it all the time. But I just can't record it or can't post it every single day, you know what I mean? But just going to go Skellies like this right here to kill that. Ice Fist is on tower for 2 shots. He's playing, well, I was going to say Graveyard, but he has Pump. Okay, I'm going to go for the Expo on the left. This is a risky play. I think he has Golem now because of that Pump. Yeah. So if he E-drags, I'm going to NATO it opposite lane. And then if he goes, okay, wait, no, he does go E-drag, so I can pull that opposite lane, which is good here. He does go healer. You know what? I think we got to go for it, guys, because if I don't get damaged, this could be bad. Because he has a pump down. Like, he has an entire pump down. If I don't take most of his tower into rocket range, we're kind of cooked. So he does go skeleton dragons. I get my expo to lock to get him down to 1,000. That knight got a shot. Oh, that knight is the MVP. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go Ice Wiz behind, so my Ice Wiz survives, and hopefully takes out the rest of his tower down to like a couple hundred. I'm going to scale these as well in a second. No, he does go for the Barbarial. Okay, that sucks. Well, it doesn't suck that bad. I'm just going to cycle my Larrys. If he pumps up again, I'm going to rocket it because I feel like I've got to. No, he goes Golem the back. All right, so we just got to focus up and try our best to defend. As you saw, we were down no elixir when he Golemed. I'm not sure if it's going to matter, though, because he does have the pump, so that's going to give him like 1 or 2 elixir advantage on this push, but I do have Rocket. Rocket's really good. I don't know. We're going to have to see how this goes. He doesn't have Skeleton Dragons in cycle, which actually makes things... Ooh. You know what? I'm going to... Do I Rocket that? I can't, I don't think. I think we just try and defend. Yeah, I'm going to trust myself because if I rocket that, I'm going to get into a cycle where it's going to be very awkward for me. I don't know what that Lumberjack was. That was really bad by him. I'm just going to go ahead and cycle my Ice Wiz the back. He's probably going to Golem in front of that healer. So I'm just going to go for the Expo on the left-hand side right now to take the tower. Yeah, there's the Golem. Okay, so we got tower. I can go for my Tesla on defense. We have Rocket for defense. I like this Expo because what it does is it's going to help me out on the right-hand side by just chipping things down. And then it's also going to, you know, require a response from him. So I like this. I'm going to go Knight down low for the Evo Lumberjack plus that one Larry Dragon. We can rocket these healers and then Tornado make sure they hit the Golem too. Yep, that's just perfect. He does go E-Drag late, but I don't think it matters. We can go log. He's he's giving up, and yeah, that was honestly maybe the perfect game right there. We didn't panic when he pumped. We just punished him with the Expo, and luckily I was able to defend it and get the damage that we needed to give us the huge lead to win this game. So yeah, W win right there. In our next game here against Forte from whatever the heck that clan is, I'm just going to cycle my log since he snowballed. Snowball could be drill, could be... what else has snowball in it? I guess, oh, giant graveyard. Oh no, please no. Don't do this to me. Let's go knight to back though. It probably is giant graveyard because I don't think, I mean, maybe lava hound. That's the only other deck that would have minions. It's snowball. Nope, he's got witch. So I'm going to rocket the witch. I usually, well, I'm not going to say I usually don't rocket witches, but since I know his deck is giant graveyard, I'm going to take that rocket off for it because if he goes giant graveyard here, I think we can maybe counter push. He does go for the arrows. That knight should get one shot, right? Please, 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 please. Let's go. That's huge. Almost 1,000 damage lead in single or in the first interaction is super massive for me because I'm almost always down in this matchup, and it's going to be like what's it called, a climb to get back into the game. But luckily we are up now, so I'm gonna go for the Tesla right here and see what he does want to do. I mean, he's probably just gonna leak, and if he does, I'm fine with it because I know he doesn't want to play anything like 5 elixir in the back. Well, I lied. He's gonna polar the back, so I guess we'll defensive expo. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if he's going to go giant graveyard here. He might just do it on 0 and say, why the heck not, since I just played defensive expo. We'll see if he is that type of player. If he is, I don't care that much. It's fine because we are going to be able to defend regardless. So I'm going to log this back. He does go for the minions. Can I activate with that? I don't think I can. Should I try? Nah, I'm glad. I don't know. I might have been able to sneak a quick activation with like a really fast tornado pull to the King Tower. I don't know, guys. That would have been risky, but it definitely would have been nice to do because we would have won the game off of it. But I'm just going to go Tesla. He's probably going to Giants, so I'm just going to have my rocket prepared. If he Giants, we have to rocket instantly. There's no question. No questions asked. Yeah, the witch even went in front, so that was kind of funny. But he does go for the guards right there. Okay. I don't mind the start. He's not really... I think he doesn't know what to do. You can kind of tell when someone doesn't really know what to do in this matchup. I probably could have activated with those guards low-key, but I'm trash at this game, so I'm going to just let him kind of make the next push. I think we're just going to kind of play defense for a bit and cycle our support cards and chill. Maybe defensive expo. You know what? I lied. Actually, let's go knight to back. I was going to go expo with this Ice Wiz, but I think I'm going to chill for a bit and see what he does want to do. So he's going to go witch to the back. I think we just defensive bow here and then let our Evo Knight tank for these minions. Also, did y'all watch the Clash Royale League qualifiers today, bro? Oh my gosh, Mohamed Knight is not real. Like, he's actually a robot, I swear. He's so good. That was like one of the most impressive, like, just dominant performances I did ever seen in my life in competitive Clash Royale. But just gonna go for the Knight. He does go for the Evo Snow. This is our chance to punish because look what we have on the left hand side. There's a reason I put these Teslas at the river, guys. Now we have Evo Tesla on the counter push with this Expo. There's the guards. I think he's hurting for certain right now on Elixir. This is really, really good. He's gonna get Boulder. I can tornado this Boulder away instantly, please. That one guard. No, that one guard just saved his life because that would have been an Expo lock right there. But the Giants, like, he didn't have enough Elixir for Giants. But that one guard bought him enough time to where he was able to save up enough Elixir for the the giant, if that makes sense. Kind of a bad night by me, to be honest. I should play a little bit more passive here. I don't know. This is, I feel like we got to go aggressive, honestly. Let's just trust my instinct and go in. I've got my rocket for defense. If he does go like Giant Witch the River or something weird, he's probably going to bowler. Yeah, there's the bowler. You know what? Call me crazy. I'm going to rocket this. That's going to get the bowler and the Giant. I can go Skellies. Don't roll. No! If that rocket didn't roll, I think we were low-key in business. It's okay, though. Bowler is hacking. He's probably going to Witch this, which is kind of not great. If he does, I might Tornado it in instantly, though. I'm going to Tesla right now. There's a Witch. Come on, we got to kill it. We have to kill this or I lose. Please die. Nice. Wow, that was actually really bad from him because he needs to keep that Witch alive. Like, that's his win condition, basically. As soon as he gets one good evil Witch, I'm cooked. Without rocketing it, like I have to rocket it. So this is a very good spot to be in. If he's smart, he'll go Giant Graveyard opposite lane. He's not. Okay, I'm going to go for the Knight to back. He's definitely going to Giant the River here. So I'm going to Evo Tesla preemptively for the bowler to make sure it dies. And then that's going to kill the bowler. Beautiful. I can go Skellies to block for the bowler's roll. And then he goes Witch. I'm just going to go for the defensive bow here. He might go Giant Graveyard the River if he's smart. There's the Giant. I'm going to go for the... Well, actually, let's think about this. Wait, what? My Expo's targeting the Witch? Bro, Expo, you're the MVP. I'll never doubt you again. I'm actually so proud of you. There's the Evo Snowball on basically nothing. I don't know what in the world that was. Oh my, that actually helped me. That literally brought back the Ice Fizz to help me defend. What is he doing? Let's go Tesla here, then just defensive Expo. I'm not even going to risk an offensive Expo here because it just is too hard to get the Expo on tower. Even if he makes mistakes, he can still shove another like tank in the river like he's doing right now. And the mistakes really don't matter. So he does go for the graveyard again. I mean, he's pretty much just desperate right now. We can go log early, then go for the Ice Fizz late. Hopefully we don't get screwed by RNG right now. You know what? Not bad. We do get a few shots from the beginning of that graveyard right there, but nothing too crazy. Tesla to kill the Giants and the bowler here, and then I can just go Knight and then Tornado once again to kill everything back, pull it back and into the Ice Wizard's splash radius. And yep, 10 seconds, we're calm, we are composed, and we're going to beat Giant freaking Graveyard, which is, if you did not know, a pretty bad matchup for me. He didn't play this too well, but we are going to pick up the victory right there and keep moving our way towards 3,000 trophies. What a win right there. Giant Graveyard, we didn't even get King Tower activated or even do anything too special. We just played a good, solid, sound Clash Royale. Okay, Phil, we're facing Phil right now. Kind of a chill name. Imagine being named Phil. But he's going to go for the Skellies to back. I can cycle my Larrys as well and see what he does want to do. And shout out to any Phils watching. Is anyone named Phil watching this video? Surely somebody. Maybe not. I don't know. It's pretty, pretty RNG if someone named Phil is watching. We're just going to go Ice Fizz on top of this Miner. So he's got Skellies Miner. Could be Miner Rockets. Could be Miner Poison. Could be Balloon. Well, it is Balloon. Man, I actually, even though this is like technically a good matchup for me, I don't enjoy facing this deck because it is so annoying, to be honest. And I know I've been playing the deck myself, and I am not going to sit here and act like the deck's not really annoying and overpowered now. But I think it's a very good deck in the meta, and that's why it's annoying, because it just has so many good like strengths. And even like when you're facing a bad matchup, you can just spam balloons. For example, when I was playing this deck for a video a few days ago, I was playing against the mortar deck in the video. Like, I almost won against a complete hard counter because the pressure of this deck, especially in triple and double elixir, you can literally just keep spamming balloons. It's kind of insane how much value the snowball plus Miner balloon combination gets, especially when you pair it with like an evil musketeer where it snipes everything. It's just like nasty. This deck is probably a top 5 deck in the entire game right now, which is crazy because last season it wasn't even regarded as a meta deck really, or at least not a very popular one. So he's gonna go for the Ice Golem to back again. Okay, I mean, I probably shouldn't do this, but whatever. Let's go Expo, and then I'm gonna go for the Tesla as well, potentially. I should have predicted it. I knew he's gonna musketeer. It's fine. Bro, Barbarrel just cooked me. That is so bad. I didn't think he'd Barbarrel as well. I thought he was just gonna let that die out. So that actually is really bad for me. He's probably gonna go Balloon, and I'm gonna have to rocket this, because I mean, Ice Fizz will not save me. If he's a good player, he'll go for the Miner Balloon. He'll go Miner all the way in the back and then Balloon like instantly as soon as he can. But he's not doing it right now, and I think he was up elixir. So yeah, well, he did do it, to be fair. He literally did exactly what I said he was gonna do. But unfortunately for him, bad timing, because the double elixir just hit, and now he can't really defend, or I can't really get overwhelmed. He can't really pressure me because double elixir saved my what's the right family friendly way to put this? Saved my behind. I'm just going to block the Musketeer right here. He goes for the Barbarrel. Barbarrel is the GOAT in this matchup for him. It's so good. I'm going to rocket the Musketeer. Wait, this is going to be a lock on tower unless he plays something. He goes for the Skellies. Oh, hold up a second. Oh, dude, that Evo Tesla. This is why it's my favorite Evo, guys. It just gets so much like random value, especially against Swarm cards, and I love when you get an Expo lock off the Evo Tesla Shock. It's like the most satisfying combination of two things ever. But just going to go for the Tesla right here. He's just going to sack this Balloon, to be fair, like he's playing Clash of Clans. And I can just go for the Knight like this on top of the Miner. I can go log down low. Not terrible. He goes Snowball, Holy Aggression. Oh my, Holy Aggression, dude. That is maybe... Bro, this guy is bridge spamming. What? Okay, no, this guy. All right, that might be the most I've ever been bridge spammed by a balloon deck in my entire life in a matter of like 15 seconds. I'm gonna go Tornado just to kill the stupid Musketeer. I hate that card. When I'm facing it, of course. When I have it, I love it. It's just so good and has so much range. He's gonna go Miner again here probably. So, okay, he does go for the Evo Musketeer. I mean, I can just Skellies to block the Musketeer shot, then go Evo Tesla like this down low to make sure the balloon doesn't get no death damage on me, which is nice. And then also, you know, just keep that Tesla there for the next time he wants to go for an aggressive play. So he's gonna go ahead and give me King Tower activation, I guess. Thank you, sir. That's not the play, I promise you that much. But you're going to go Ice Boost on top of this. Please kill the Musketeer, somebody. He goes for a double Musketeer at the river once again. He's probably going to go Balloon or Miner here. I don't mind this that much, though, because, I mean, Tesla's going to take care of everything. He's going to give him, bro, he's just feeding my Evo Tesla like he's, like, feeding it value over and over and over again, which is beautiful for me. He actually is almost winning. I don't know how, because I feel like I haven't really done anything wrong. But just going to go Ice Boost like this. And this is what I'm saying with this deck. Like, it's 95% of the game you are literally playing offense, and there's no downside to playing offense with this deck. So it's very, very frustrating to face from an opponent's standpoint, no matter what your deck is, literally, because you're just pressuring the whole game, and it's like, when do I get a chance to go in? And the answer is never, because the defensive cards with the Musketeer, Ice Golem, Bomb Tower, Barbell, Snowball, that combination of cards is so good on defense that you can literally defend anything. So it's very important that I just get the rockets off early like I've been doing, and don't try and force any Expo locks, because Expo is not going to get a lock in this matchup. There's no way. So he might go upset lane. I'm just going to Tesla preemptively. He does Musketeer snipe the Tesla. I don't really know if that's a good play or not. I'm just going to rocket this balloon. This is the first time I've rocketed a balloon all game, I think. So, okay, hit the barbell too. Not bad. We take no death damage right there. I'm going to go Ice Boost low. And then, honestly, I feel like we're chilling, even though this looks a bit scary. I'm going to go for my Tornado Tesla up high, and then we can just go for the Skellies on top of this Musketeer log as well to make sure it dies. Bro, I need to kill this balloon. Bro, balloon is like infinite HP. I've been seeing some people say that balloon actually has too much health, and I might agree with them, low-key. But just going to go for the rocket, that we can just go ahead and pull this Miner away from my tower, and that's going to be GG's. So, it is a good matchup, but it's very, you know, it's still very stressful. You have to play it very, very cautiously and still be very, what's the right word? Meticulous with your plays. Wow, I didn't even know I knew that word until just now. I think that's the right usage. But yeah, good win right there. Up against Master right here. I feel like I face people in this clan all the time. They usually have log bait, so I'm going to assume it's log bait until proven otherwise, I guess. But he's not playing anything first play, so I guess he's maybe not playing log bait. Never mind, he has E-Spirit. It could be log bait. I don't know. I got the log bait in my head right now. Like, that's what I think I'm facing, but he's not playing anything, so I'm just going to go for my log. Should I do it? Okay, goes Hunter. It's going to be RG. All right, that's not great. RG. Okay, so RG could be Monk. RG could be Ghost RG with Lightning. He goes Fireball, so I'm just going to Tesla. Okay, that's perfect. I can go log. Wow, holy moly. I mean, I feel like that was too aggressive, but I feel like I also don't have a good cycle, so maybe it's going to work out. Let's go Knight low, then Skellies up high to tank for the Hunter. Hopefully that Knight kills it. Okay, you know what? This is not great. Here's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to go for the Expo on the right. I think he has Monk, though, which is really bad. And I'm going to go for the Tornado. If he puts the Monk anywhere in the tornadoable position, he's not going to. He is. Oh my gosh, no way. Please pull. Oh my gosh, what? Okay, he's got E-Spirit, though, so I'm not going to get excited. Yeah. He's probably just going to hit the ability. Man. All right, I can go for a low log to kill this Fisherman. He's going to have to actually respond to that with a log. All right, you know what? That's not a great start, and also this matchup's terrible, but we have a chance. And the reason I say we have a chance is because I'm going opposite lane of him, and I know this is going to sound weird, but if I play really, really good and, like, super smart, maybe I can get some rocket cycles on his tower, or even an Expo lock if he plays too aggressive with his RG again or something. I don't know. It's going to be very hard. Obviously, RG Monk with the big spell is never going to be a good matchup when you are playing Ice Bow, especially Fireball. Fireball is really good because it takes out my Ice Whiz, and I can't put it anywhere near my tower. And of course, if I put it at the bridge, Fisherman's going to grab that thing with its massive hook, and I'm just not going to get any value out of it. So we've definitely got to think about what the heck I'm going to do here. This is giving me flashbacks to that the one time I played RG Monk like a little bit ago, a few weeks ago, and I lagged out right when I was about to clutch. Like, oh man, that was so sad. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Knight like this on top of the RG. We're gonna go for the, well, I'm gonna Skellies this Monk. He's gonna pop the ability probably. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna log back. He has to play something else on that Monk, or on the Expo. I mean, come on, lock. No, the Fisherman, dude. Wait, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. I'm gonna Evo Tesla these guards, and then I think this is low-key good. I can go for the Expo, predict something on the left. No, I thought he would play a troop. That would have been so good because he wouldn't have had enough to go for the RG. But I will say, I don't mind this RG because, look, my Tesla's going to get value. This Ice was going to get value. I can Skellies to DPS it down. And honestly, I might be able to rocket his tower. Oh, yeah, we're going to... Wait, hold on. Let's go for the rocket on this tower right now. See if we can get a nice little tornado on this. Perfect. That's perfect. That's absolutely gorgeous. We killed the fisherman right there. Log these guards. I like this. I actually feel good about this, even though we're losing right now. Knight, come on, Knight, please. No, he goes for a 5 elixir monk on that Knight. That is honestly a mistake in my opinion, because now he has no offensive pressure. He's gonna try and fisherman this. I already know he is. Come on, I just know these people, bro. They all play the same way. Let's go for this. I'm gonna go for the Tesla up high. He might RG the left hand side. If he does, I believe we can log it into the Tesla. Okay, he does go RG. All right, let's go log. It's still not looking good right now, to be honest. We can go Ice Fist late on top of this. Make sure the RG doesn't shoot my tower. Hold up a second. No, that's way too aggressive. I can rocket. That's not gonna shoot. No way. Whew, that was close. Hold on, guys. Everyone buckle your seatbelts, because we can come back. We're actually winning right now, which is absolutely insane. I'm gonna go for the Knight like this. Then Expo, he's gonna RG right now. Okay, get down. I can tornado this as soon as I can, please. No, he guards. I just lost because the tornado has no suction. Oh no, that's so sad, bro. Okay, Skelly's around this RG. I've got a log. No, bro, I'm actually depressed now. That was our chance, and the freaking, he actually played guard. So that was well played, I guess, by him. I didn't expect him to play another ground unit. I expected him to pop the ability from the monk right there. I'm gonna go RG, or not RG, Expo again right here. There's the guards. Wait a second. Yank him. Wait, we can block the Electro Spirit. We gotta block the Electro Spirit with this Knight, and I think I win the game. Bro, look at the micro. That's perfect. Log, he has to fireball. That's fine. We're still, it's not over yet, but bro, we are cooking this guy right now. He's gonna RG, so I'm just gonna be prepared. I'm gonna go rocket the back right now. He's gonna RG, so I'm gonna have my Ice Whiz and my Tesla prepared. He's gonna have to fireball the Ice Whiz, so I'm gonna force out the fireball on the Ice Whiz, then go for the Knight on top of this RG to DPS it down. There's the fisherman. He has to fireball. It's not gonna save him. There's not enough time. There's no monk to reflect my rocket, and we are gonna win against RG monk fireball. Come on, guys. What a beautiful game right there. Even with like me playing a little bit sloppy at some points and taking some damage I shouldn't have, we still won that matchup. Let's go. Okay, we got our next match here. This guy, I believe, has Giant Prince. If I'm not mistaken, he could be changed decks, but yeah, with the Duchess Tower and the Bomber, that pretty much confirms my hypothesis. So I'm just going to cycle my log. He does have the Lumberjack. All right, this is going to be a tough matchup for sure. Kind of similar to the last one in terms of, like, I would say, oh my gosh, wow, he literally is just going all in first play. That's interesting. So he might Prince as well. He honestly might Prince. I would not be surprised if he Princes on 0. Oh my gosh. I love Clash Royale. Let's go for the Skellies like this to block the Prince charge, log the Bomber, and then I can go... Wow, he's got a Miner? Oh, no, we're hard countered. He's got Miner Prince. Okay, wow. That is not good. He probably... If he has Fireball, I might as well close the app. There's no way he has Fireball, though, with... Well, he might. If he has triple spell with giant fireball or giant and Prince, and he has fireball too, like on top of that, I might as well just close the app. There's no way. But we did get King Tower active. I don't know why he has a miner. That's really odd, because this deck does not run miner anymore. That was like many seasons ago that miner was in this deck. So it's definitely interesting. He hasn't played a fireball yet, so we're gonna hope that he doesn't have one. I guess, what did he even replace? He replaced like Ewiz or something with a miner, so he's gonna go for that in the back. Okay, that's fine. I think I can go for my Tesla like this to just hopefully snipe things. Okay, that's actually a really bad Mega Minion. It's gonna die to my Tesla and my Ice Wiz. I can log this back, keep the Tesla alive at 100% HP, keep my Ice Wiz alive too. Okay, pretty good start to this game, actually, in terms of just, you know, we have the damage lead and we have King Tower activation, which is really nice. I could Expo here. He does have miner again. Okay, he might zap, so I'm just gonna preemptively predict the zap. Okay, nice. We're kind of cooking him a bit here. He's gonna giant bomber, so on a night block. Okay, wow, we're actually predicting his lifeline right now. I don't know if it's going to matter too much in terms of getting damage, but I'm going to Ice Wiz on 0. This is pretty aggressive, but I know he doesn't have that much elixir. I have Evo Knight still alive on like 30% HP. Look at the Evo Knight tanking for the Duchess. The Expo's on tower. What is this guy doing? He's definitely throwing a bit. I'm just going to go log on top of the Lumberjack to make sure it dies. And you know what? This is a really good start to a really bad matchup. Let's see. I've got to be very careful to give him spell value, though. That definitely could get him back into the game. So I'm going to go Tesla like this in the spot where he can't do anything about it. Like we can't fireball or whatever. He's going to go giant. So I think we just rocket this giant here. Yeah, that's a really good rocket. I'm going to pull this in to make sure the Mega Minion dies to my rocket and doesn't, you know, slide away. There's the miner. We can hopefully catch it. We do catch it this time. I can log the Prince. Oh, what a defense. That was absolutely perfect in every aspect right there. So I love the way we're pressuring right now. I'm going to go ahead and drop my Tesla at the river. You know, we want to keep the pressure at the river. We want to try and win the bridge fights if we can, because, you know, once he crosses my map, it's going to be, you know, all downhill from there. So I'm just going to try and chill here. He hopefully doesn't have fireball, but he might have fireball. There's the bomber. I'm going to go for my knight. He does have fireball. Okay, wow. Oh man, Fireball Miner triple spell with a giant deck. That is rough. There's the giant. Let's go for the Tesla down low right now, and then I can go for the Ice Wiz like this. We can go Skellies to make sure the Prince doesn't ruin my life. I'm gonna go for the Knight the back for this Miner to make sure we don't take too much damage. But yeah, Evo Zap. I mean, it's just so good against Expo, and it just resets everything and gets a ton of damage. And just like that, all our hard-earned damage is gone, and we have no lead. So I'm gonna go for the Expo on offense. We have to try and do something different. Oh, I could Tornado that, but I'm gonna go to Evo Tesla like this instead. This should DPS everything down really fast. He might Bomber the other side. I would not be surprised if he does. He goes for the Miner and a Fireball. Wow, I don't know about that play. He's going to Zap too, isn't he? Wow, he zaps, so I'm going to Rocket preemptively for something. Maybe we catch the Bomber, not bad. He had to play the Bomber because the Knight, I believe, would have gotten one shot since his Duchess had no ammo. And now we're right back in a spot where we have a pretty good chance to win. I think Triple Elixir, I can definitely make more outplays than I can in double. I'm going to go offensive bow. This is probably a bad idea, but I don't even care. I'm going to have my Tornado ready for the Lumberjack. Okay, let's go for the Tornado on that right now. Pull it back out of range. Oh, all right. I guess we're not going to pull it out of range, and we're going to miss the Tornado. Good grief. That was bad. That might have sold me the game, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. We definitely have to rocket this because there's no way I'm killing this push without a rocket right now. He fireballs my tower. You know what? All things considered, I literally missed the Tornado, and then we survived. So I just got to be thankful we're alive right now, low-key. Let's go Ice Wiz here. Knight in front of it, and then I can go for my... Wait a second. What's he doing? Wait a second. That hits both, I'm pretty sure. Please, I need that to hit the giant low-key, or I am cooked. Wow, really big mistake by him to give me that much value with a rocket. I can go for the Ice Wiz like this. He's probably going to fireball most likely. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so cooked. Let's go log. Let's go for the Evo Tesla here. That's fine. I'm gonna go for the Ice Wiz on top of the Miner to retarget it. Bro, Ice Wiz is so bugged, it can't even retarget things. It's so glitched right now. They need to fix the glitch on this card with the retargeting stuff. So I'm gonna go for the log like this. Holy smokes, this is a lot of pressure. Okay, we're alive for now. I can go Ice Wiz, let that Tesla die. He doesn't hit my Ice Wiz with the Fireball. I think we're alive, guys. I don't really know what's happening. Please, Prince, please, just one time in your life, don't do it to me. Whew. Finally, we didn't get cheesed by the Prince, and we're actually going to succeed in winning against... I mean, let's just say it how it is. There's no way you should ever lose with that matchup if you are the player on the other side. But we pull off a magnificent victory right there in clutch up somehow. Let's go. Yeah, this is what you should do whenever you face recruits, guys, to be honest. You just got to hit one of these, and Upper didn't happen. Okay, we're 2 games away from a 3,000 right now, up against TMG Shuni right now. Just going to cycle my Larrys in the back and see what he does want to do. I'm going to go log because, you know, we're going to assume, what I always assume is if they don't play a card in the first, like, 20 seconds, there's no way they're playing log bait, because log bait, you're basically just hyper-aggressive and single, no matter what version it is at this point. So he's got Cannon Ice Wizard. What the heck is this? Oh, Graveyard. I'm pretty sure it's Graveyard. It could, well, let me think. Yeah, it could be Graveyard or maybe, like, E-Giants. That's the only two things that I could think of that really make too much sense in this scenario. I guess we'll just go Ice Wiz the back. I don't really, you know, want to leak against Graveyard because Double Elixir and Triple Elixir against Graveyard is an absolute nightmare. He's going to go Barb Barrel. All right, let's go Knight. Maybe we can try and cheese a lock and single. That's what I'm thinking right now. He goes Guard to the back. Okay, we'll go split Skellies like this. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying the longer video, make sure you leave a like as well. It definitely helps me out a lot, and I never even be saying that, to be honest. Like, I just assume, like, if you like the video, you'll like the video, but I know people just don't remember to do it as well. Like, I'll have the same problem when I'm watching YouTube, but just gonna go for the X-Ball on the right-hand side right now to hopefully get some damage. I don't really expect it. You know what? Call me crazy for this. He's gonna Barb Barrel, right? Okay, wait, he's on 0 right now. He's going to guards. Can I log in time to predict these guards? That is my question. I'm gonna go for the log as soon as I see them, and just hopefully that it gets me something. I'm gonna log. I should have pre-logged low-key. I mean, we get that did work out. That did work out because that one Larry walked to the tower and got us like a rocket's worth of damage. So, you know, call my plays crazy and delusional, but they actually work out sometimes. Especially in that scenario, like, I have to just do something for damage. Like, I can't get damage in this matchup. Obviously, the Expo is not going to connect unless he makes a massive blunder, and I don't see him doing that. I mean, it's really hard to do so when you're playing Graveyard against an Expo deck, to be honest, because you have Barb Barrel, Poison, Knight, which are, you know, just... And he's also got Cannon, which is, you know, 4 really, really good counters to the Expo itself. He doesn't have the Evo Witch version, which I guess I'll respect him for that, because Evo Witch is a lot more broken and a lot less skill, I would say, than normal Graveyard, if that's what you want to call this. I'm going to NATO this in to make sure the Ice Wiz survives, and that Tesla kills the baby dragon. A nice log as well. Okay, this is pretty good. We're actually playing really good right now. I'm going to go for the Tesla like this right here to kill that Ice Wizard as well. Oh, bad Knight in my opinion. We can go for my Knight to block now. He's going to baby dragon probably, so I'm going to have my Ice Wiz ready for the baby dragon. There it is. He plays it on the side. Interesting. I can go Expo immediately. The reason I'm doing this is because he has no Knight in cycle. He's going to Evo Cannon. No, I'm going to Tesla preemptively for an Ice Wiz maybe. Okay, we get guards. Not bad. Yeah, well, that sucks. Yeah, Barbarrel is just the GOAT against Expo, to be honest with you. It's so good at killing Expo and just killing everything, especially when you have your Expo in the middle. It's like impossible to protect it. So I'm going to double Ice Wiz the river. This is pretty darn aggressive, but I think it's the right play in this scenario. He does go Cannon. I don't love that Cannon from him. I'm actually going to Evo... Actually, let me chill. I don't want to Evo Tesla the river because I need my Evo Tesla for defense, low-key. I'm just going to go for the Expo on the right-hand side and force out Elixir. He goes for the Barbarrel. All right, let's think about this. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm just going to tank the Barb Shot and rocket his tower. That's a trade for me that I like. The reason I'm doing this is because he also played Poison and Ice Wiz, so he cannot go aggressive. I mean, he could, but he's not going to get damage because I have, you know, I can defend without... When he can't Poison, he can't really get damage with the Graveyard, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go Evo Tesla. He's going to Graveyard now because he's back to Poison in a few seconds. So I'm going to NATO it all the way back and then go for my Skellies like this. Ice Wiz on the inside tile to make sure the Skellies don't spawn and get damage right there. And then Evo Knight's doing a good job of tanking. He does Poison, of course, but what that Poison allows me to do now is go for a defensive Expo. And now we're in a spot where I have a full health defensive Expo on the map. I have a slight damage lead, which is important. And, you know, he doesn't really have a way to threaten me, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go Tesla like this. He probably will baby drag. I'm going to Knight to block anything at the river and see what he wants to do. He goes Cannon. Okay, I'm fine with that because the, you know, Cannon's just going to die instantly. I really want to rocket right now. Let's go Skellies to back, Ice Wiz to side. I'm going to go for the Expo on the right because he's probably going to Graveyard in a second. So I'm going to predict the Graveyard with the Expo. He poisons. Okay, this is our chance to go. Actually, you know what? Let's make the logical play here. He's going to probably like Barbarrel. I'm going to predict or block the Barbarrel if he goes for it right now. Yeah, with the Skellies. Okay, I'm going to ignore this Expo. I don't care about this Expo. He's going to defend it more. Perfect. I can rocket his tower here in a second after I go for this Expo again because I want to keep the high pressure on. We want to make sure he's defending. I cannot let him go Graveyard here or it is wraps. So, yep, we're going to completely ignore that Cannon and go for the rocket on tower. This is the play, guys. See, you guys love how you guys want to know how to beat this matchup. You have to play aggressive in this situation. And now we're in the spot where I can hopefully clutch up and just play perfect defense here for 20 seconds and win this game and go for the rocket last second. So, let's go for the log as well to kill these guards. I don't mind this. He's going to Barbarrel Graveyard here probably. No, he just goes naked Graveyard Poison. Wow. I don't agree with that because, I mean, without a tank for your Graveyard, it usually won't get damage if you do have an Ice Wiz plus a Knight and everything down. So I'm just going to rockets, and that's going to be GG's. We can pull everything back with this Tornado as well to get some, to get that valuable rocket as well and go for the Ice Wiz Skellies. Come on, no way he gets blessed. Whoa, that RNG almost sold me. That was kind of crazy at the end right there, how many Skellies were stacking up. But yeah, good win against a pretty bad matchup, to be honest. And you know what? We got one more game for 3,000. Let's freaking do this, guys. Okay, we finally found a game. It took me quite a while to queue into this one, but we did get one finally against Paco here. He's got the Chef Tower, so probably going to be P.E.K.K.A. Goblin. Oh my gosh. Are we serious? Golem first play. Wow. He's probably going to have Bomber and just cheese my Expo with the little Bomber here at the river. Oh my gosh. This is, well... What is this game, guys? What does this game come to, man? What happened to the game that I love? But just gonna go Ice Wiz on the inside tile like this. I'm gonna Tesla all the way over here. We gotta try and make the Golem go as far away as possible so my other tower can help me out here because I cannot defend if I don't play this defense like kind of weird and stuff. So he's gonna have that. I'm just gonna NATO. The Ice Wiz should splash everything and hopefully the what's it called? The Tesla can do enough damage here to kill everything. Yeah, not bad. Ice Wiz should clean up that Lumberjack and the Night Witch. Hello, Ice Wiz. Oh no. Okay, late Ice Wiz here. Nope, don't sell me. Ice Wizard, bro. Okay, my Ice Wizard, the first one didn't hit the Lumberjack and the Night Witch, and the second one doesn't hit the E-Barbs. I'm gonna rage at this card, and now he's gonna get a lot of hits. No way that gets one more. Really? Okay, whatever. We're only up 500 after that because he played E-Barbs the river. Oh, man, that's depressing. It's fine. We're still in the lead at least. I'm not, like, losing, but I definitely should be up more right now. He's probably going to, yep, I was just going to say, he's probably going to Golem the back right now and just sit there. So I'm going to go for the Knight in the back, and then I guess, I don't even know. I guess we just try and defend for the time being and wait till he overcommits on this push and then try and counter push maybe. So I'm going to set up my Tesla low on this tile right here because we want to play it low so he can't really, you know, both my towers can help it, number one, and he can't really snipe it, number two, with anything. So I'm going to go for the Ice Wiz like this as well. There's the Lumberjack opposite lane. I cannot kill that Lumberjack. I have to focus on this left-hand side. Hopefully this Tesla can clean up that Lumberjack after it kills the Golem. That's my thought process. It gets like one shot on the Lumberjack. That'd be super nice. Kill the Lumberjack, please. Nope, it's not going to. The Lumberjack's going to chop my tower down to 900. I know that seems like a bad play, like letting that go, but I can't defend it, guys. I have to focus on this defense. And now he can take his tower, though. I don't think he can Golem in time. for this. Yeah, we're going to take tower. He's going to go in the back right. As long, you know, I trust my defense. This is how much confidence I have in my defense. I'm willing to let my tower go down to 800 HP because I trust in my defensive capabilities here. He's going to go split lane with E-Barbs left and then play a Night Witch to the right and an Evo Lumberjack probably or something. So I'm going to have my, what's it called, my Knight ready for this Golem. Just start DPSing it down. I can log this Evo Lumberjack, really, really bad Evo Lumberjack. That's a complete waste of his probably best pressure card, to be honest. So I'm going to go for the Skellies like this, Ice Wiz right here, and then I can just go for a little Tornado to keep these Ice Wizards alive and thriving. Knight up high to pull that back. Oh, beautiful Ice Wiz protection. Look at the Ice Wiz protection, guys, and that is why it's my favorite card in this game, because you can get so much value out of this card if you use it correctly. Triple Ice Wiz on the map, make it a new card in Clash Royale. He's BMing as well. Nice little satisfying way to end this video. Anyways, guys, once again, I'll show you guys that I got to 3K. I guess I could do that for you. But once again, thank you for 80K, bro. Hope y'all enjoyed this super long ladder push. I think it's probably going to be about like 45 minutes or something by the time it's done. So hope y'all enjoyed it. And yeah, we did hit the 3,000 on this account. I'm way higher on my other account, but low-key, this is a good first push on this one. But yeah, anyways, have a good one and enjoy the dog clip as well. Peace.